might be the longest stretch he's had without a win.
I mean, we talked
Probably
about
is, yeah.
Yeah, we talked
Perhaps
about
lifetime.
Perhaps lifetime, yes.
Bobby Fischer's win streak of 20. What's your longest streak ever? And this has got to be Tabby's very last chance to do anything. Double Fianchetto, it needs to win.
And for Levon to win a half-point cushion with 5 rounds to go. Yeah.
I remember, Peter, was it Kasparov-Karpov where it was this Queen H4, Rook C8, Rook C5 business? Or
Yeah, this is a very, very well-known position.
Exactly.
Where, interestingly, you only play Queen H4 once, black castles. If you do it early and you run into H6, G5, you could regret it.
Exactly. So the last move, A7, A6, what Peter is just saying is that if you castle right away, then the queen comes over to H4. You do get to go bishop H6. You do sort of press with knight G5 and knight D5. So you wait for black to castle, and as you see, A7, A6.
What makes a useful move? Rook C1, black again, waiting.
I think you play B3 here.
B2, B3.
Mm-hmm. And then castles Queen H4 gets us to that tabia where there will be hundreds of games after castles Queen H4. Yeah, absolute hundreds of games. Very intricate position. At some point I tried analyzing it. It's very, very difficult to work out. There's a lot of surprising ideas.
I did too, and I remember for some strange reason being attracted to bishop H3, but I cannot remember.
There's also positions where G4, G5 is a very serious threat.
Yes.
Because play actually very much revolves around whether white can play 95 at some point. And yeah,
Here
as we see.
B2, B3.
I think the main move is Rook C8, sorry, Rook C7 and or Rook E8. Those are the two big options. Rook C7 maybe with the intention of playing Queen A8 in some positions. Or, yeah, this quiet waiting move. Now Bishop H3 is a very, very serious idea. Bishop H3, and in some cases, weirdly, white goes Bishop takes D7 even. In order to land the knight on D5. There are some positions where the bishop Bobby goes with a very different approach. H3, maybe supporting G4. But you could play.
Although I was going to say, if you're going to play G4, you don't need H3 as a prelude.
I'm not entirely sure what this is about, because I think this, as Yasser was pointing out, it's a square for the bishop. You need it. It's useful.
Yeah. Any chance for breakouts? B5, Queen A5?
Probably a bit too early. Queen A4 as a response currently is very strong, I think, right?
B5 takes, Queen A5.
Queen A4.
Yep.
That looks bad. That looks bad.
Okay.
Levon is taking a long think.
I'm not completely given up. B5 takes
You don't want to prepare it maybe a little bit more?
AB, knight takes, B5, rook takes. I mean, there's something still
Queen
not
C7.
completely
Really
copacetic.
daunting. I mean, 95 is
actually, is d5.
d5 would be, d5 would end the game.
It's not that unreasonable. You can play f5.
f5, knight f6. Yeah, f5, I guess Fabi instantly goes bishop g5. The thing is, he's not even 1 pawn down, he's down 2.
Exactly, so even if you do manage the trading of the miners,
MVL beats Shankland.
okay, big win.
Important for MPL.
Rook c7, I don't know if... I just don't want to see bishop b6 and rook a7.
Yeah. Actually, king e6, d5, and then...
e5.
Yeah, what then? The thing is, it doesn't seem very efficient, but there is no way to kind of drop the ball here.
Well, we've got it.
Yeah, and we
Ball
finally,
is
once
now
it
finally
gets
in our
to d5,
hands.
as we mentioned, once it's
Yeah.
d5, the game ends.
That is a very nice, wow, what a magnificent square. It covers b6, it supports c4, c3, which I think we're about to see, and it supports rook c5, takes a5 too. What's better than being up 2 pawns?
You have 2 pawns and 3 pawns.
And
Allowing rook e8 check, but it doesn't really do. I think Levon also maybe kind of forgot why rook b8 was played. Rook takes e5, I mean, not we can take. I mean, it's still lost, but yeah, it's improved a little bit.
or
Very greedy. Rook a5.
okay, we come back.
And now it has improved a lot. But with Fabi didn't play the best move. Wow, it was bishop d8 when he played rook a5. That was a blunder. Levon blundered, but Fabi missed it when he took on a5.
Yes.
Yeah. And he was completely. White was better after that.
So difficult to play on 3 seconds for like 25 moves straight.
Yes,
Mistakes
of
do
course.
creep in.
By the way,
Knight-
c1 equals queen.
Why? Knight b5. So, sorry, yeah, just this is
c1
just a-
equals queen. c1 equals queen. That's a queen.
Yes,
That's a
and
girl.
that finishes. Wow, Levon defeats his closest rival.
That probably seals it, honestly.
Bishop
I would say so.
bishop d8.
That almost
misses.
mathematically seals it,
Sorry,
actually.